How's it going, guys? It's X Chaos Gaming here, bringing you another video. In this video, I wanted to talk about two things that kind of upset me about the USA, and I thought I'd make a video about it. I hope you guys leave your comments and opinions about this video down below. So basically, there's two things that I want to talk about that I really do not like about the USA. Before you go ahead and dislike this video, let me go ahead and explain. I'm going to start with my first topic, and it is the rising cost of medical care and insurance and anything that has to do with like getting treatment healthcare wise. I want to throw out some stats here. If you have a broken bone, you do not have insurance, you have a broken leg, broken arm, it's about $7,500 without insurance. If you have to stay at the hospital for 3 days, let's say you get into a car accident, you're unconscious, you have to stay in the hospital for 3 days. No insurance, that's $30,000. That's what a average American makes on average in 1 year. So without insurance, that's $30,000 for 3 days. Now, someone with cancer, if they have to get treatment without insurance, that's pretty much a death sentence. It can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. How the fuck is someone going to pay for that is in lower or middle class in the USA? They basically can't. It's really sad, and that's very flawed. In the greatest country on earth, we should not have to be paying that much money if something were to happen to you health related. Even with insurance, you're still going to have to pay basically a deductible, which can be thousands depending on what's wrong. And it's today's society, and on the greatest country on planet Earth, we shouldn't have to be worrying about if something happens to us, how much is this going to cost me? I mean, in the UK, all they do is pay a tax each month, or on their paycheck. They pay a tax. If something were to happen to them, they have to go to a hospital. They do not worry about how much is this going to cost me. They just worry about getting better. And that's what we need to work on as a country. That's one thing that is really ridiculous. And the second thing that I wanted to talk about in this video is basically the college tuition cost for a 4-year degree. If you're not someone with the 8.0 GPA that has a full ride to Harvard, everything paid for, and you're trying to get a college degree, basically you're going to have to get a loan out, and it can cost tens of thousands of dollars depending on what university you decide to go to. And honestly, for them to expect us to get a loan of that amount just to pay for a degree, to get a job that may or may not be out there in today's market, get that job, and then with no guarantee of getting that job, to pay off tens of thousands of dollars with a high interest rate, like, it's fucking ridiculous. This is the land of opportunity, but people that live in the US and haven't been a straight A student their entire life are going to have to pay a crazy amount of money just to get an education. That can't be happening, man. And it just kind of triggered me a little bit. I thought I'd say that. And just to throw this out there, another stat for you guys. College tuition has increased over 1,000% in 30 years. Over 1,000% in 30 years. Back in the day, not any day that I know of, but what I've heard is people used to work in the cafeteria part-time for the college and pay off their tuition. But now with a part-time job paying for college, you'll be lucky if you can afford just the books and maybe one semester of college, which is pretty ridiculous also, man. I feel like we're just being overcharged in the healthcare industry and also in the college industry. I mean, the fact that the prices have risen so much, it's more like a business. Colleges and hospitals are more of a business than they are basically a service. And honestly, I don't know if it's worth going to college anymore. If you have to take out loans and put all that debt on you before you even start making money and being expected to pay that back with interest, like, that's fucking outrageous. So I just thought I'd make this video. If I can make a difference, I would do something, but I feel like just making a YouTube video about it, I can kind of vent about it here on my channel. So let me know what you guys think about this video. Thanks for watching. It's XChaos Gaming here. Until next time, see you guys.
I gotta go pick up the microphone and no, I'm just kidding. I gotta put it down because I gotta go grab this controller and play a little bit of Call of Duty up in the building. You know what I'm gonna do with my dude, XChaos Gaming on YouTube.